defeat. To find out more, let's speak to our correspondent, Tim Vickery. Hello to you. Tim, this is days before that sentence was supposed to begin, so why is this happening now?
This is preventive custody, which the Supreme Court have decided upon, it would seem, and the exact reasons are still secret, but it would seem brought upon for two reasons. Number one of his fellow defendants, the former police chief, Alexandre Hamagin, sentenced alongside him, sentenced to 16 years in prison. He slipped out of the country in a clandestine manner in September. That has now been discovered. But mainly, this has been brought upon by the fact that Bolsonaro, the deadline for his defense to present appeals is Monday. So he was expected to be arrested sometime next week. And his sons, very much part of his political project, his sons were calling for demonstrations outside the building where he lives. And this, it seems, was judged to be a possible threat to order, something which would possibly make it harder and more problematic to arrest him. So he's been brought into custody before that. It seems that the instructions from the Supreme Court were for this to be done in as dignified manner as possible. No handcuffs, no exposure to the press. So Jair Bolsonaro is now at the building of the federal police in Brasilia under custody.
Yeah, and so, Tim, what happens now?
Well, his lawyers will present, obviously, a number of appeals. They've already been appealing on health grounds for Bolsonaro to continue under house arrest. Those health grounds being a permanent hiccup that he seems to have, which they argue is a consequence of that knife attack that he suffered when he was on the campaign trail a few years ago. Also, there's skin cancer that he's had recently and heart problems. So this will his lawyers will reinforce this bid for him to be placed under house arrest. But one thing which it doesn't seem to be happening, is support from Donald Trump. You will remember that Donald Trump called during the legal case, called for Brazil to abandon the legal case and slapped punitive tariffs on Brazil. Well, most of those tariffs just in the last few days have been removed. And we are informed that when Trump spoke to President Lula, the subject of Bolsonaro didn't even come up. So these are sad moments here for Bolsonaro, because as it stands, it looks as if he's been abandoned by the man he saw as his biggest hope.
All right, Tim, thank you very much. Tim Vickery reporting from Rio de Janeiro. And